Okay, so now we're going to use substitution for antiderivative, also known as U substitution. So, you know what, going through all this is a good explanation, but I would rather just show you how it works better. U sub. Okay. Choose a value for your U. Okay, that's usually the complicated part of this. So if this is going to be a chain rule, if I'm looking at the problem, I say, hey, I would have to do a chain rule to actually find the derivative of that, then that means I have to do a U sub to be able to get it, to do the integration. So look at it. If I were to do that, that would be a chain rule, right?
What the heck?
If I were to take the derivative, please pay attention. If I were to take the derivative and I'd say, hey, I would have to chain rule that, right?
Yeah.
That means that I need to use a U substitution for my integration. Now, on this problem right here, it tells you what U is going to be.
Wait, so you're thinking about like if you could chain rule that what we're supposed to be integrating, that's
Yes, that tells you when you need to U sub.
I thought you were thinking about it if we had in order to get to that we had to
You look at it to do a derivative.
Alright.
If it would take a chain rule to get a derivative, that means because integration is the opposite of that, I would U sub this.
Do they always give you the U?
They don't always give it to you. On these ones, they're giving it to you. Later on, you're going to have to pick it out. So let's take a look here. Now, U is equal to my complicated part, so it's going to be x cubed plus 5. Okay? So now, I'm going to take the derivative of that. Take the derivative of that. The derivative, so if it's U equals x cubed plus 5, when I take the derivative of this, it's going to give me du. The derivative of u is equal to
3x squared plus 5x.
3x squared. Nope.
Plus 0, my bad.
The derivative, that goes away, but then what did it...
Integration in my head.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
What did I do here? I took the derivative in terms of x, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to call this dx, because that's a derivative in terms of x. Now, let's go back over here to my substitution. So what I'm doing here is I'm replacing this and this. I'm replacing my 3x squared and dx with du. So let's take this. So 3x squared and dx, these are multiplications.
Whoa.
So these two both together are going to be replaced with du.
Mind blown right now.
So that is going to replace my, all this right here. All this is going away now.
I am shocked.
But now, this right here is u. But what am I going to write for my u here? U to the,
9.
very good, u to the 9th.
Wow.
Now I can do my integration here.
Wait, what?
I believe it.
Bro.
Okay,
About to
All
some
this
crazy
right here.
loopholes right now.
all this right there. That's my u, isn't it?
Bro.
That's my u.
Right.
Yes? I took that out and I replaced it with u. But then this still has an exponent of 9, right? That's u to the 9th. Now, out front, there is a 3x squared and a dx.
Somewhere.
I replaced this because I need to be doing the derivative, okay, to get to this part. So now it's going to be integrating in terms of u. So I have to replace my dx now. It's no longer in terms of x, it's going to be in terms of u. So I'm replacing 3x squared, which is here, and my dx here with just du.
Pretty much the whole thing is just turning x to u.
Yes, and then I'm going to have to put it back when I'm done.
Can I add the band voucher
It's
for
a
cheap?
fit hig.
So this is going to now be what?
The integration of that?
U to the
10
10 over
yes.
plus.
C.
Very good. So now I was able to do that. Now I did my integration. But now that I have that, what is my u going to be?
X cubed plus 5.
So, right here, so now it's going to become, I sub it back into my answer, x cubed plus 5, right, to the 10th over 10 plus c.
This is a major. This is a bannable.
That was obvious. You could, I saw
Okay,
that.
a lot of these work out very, very, very tricky, and they go out and they go together very well. Unless you're doing one of the problems that Dora's doing right now, which they don't.
Wait, we'll get there
Yeah.
when we get there. We're not
Next
there
year,
yet.
next year,
We're
right?
not there yet.
Okay, so are we okay?
Top 5, top 5.
Super senior time.
You're going to college next year and you're doing this. Don't even play.
That's you.
Nah, I like high school.
Okay.
High school's right. Peak. So I'm trying to
Listen,
leave it.
hey, attention up here again. Okay, so now again they give you the U.
Wait, hold on. That was the answer?
Yeah. Wait, did I not circle it?
The
No,
capital
you didn't
F.
square it. You didn't circle it. Did you?
Alright, nice job.
You might want to use the scrolling thing.
I know.
Wait,
There we go.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. That is annoying.
wait.
Is
I
it,
am.
is it really though?
Do we got is it capital F for that, or is it just?
Yeah, there'd be a capital F for this right here. So, but the function is not named, so it would be, if it says f of x is this, then, okay? So now, from right here, it gives us u again, right?
Yeah.
So if u is equal to x squared, the derivative of u is going to be
DU.
du. So that's the derivative in terms of u, right?
dx.
So equals 2x
DX.
dx.
So is it cosine of u, or is it?
So yes, so now from right here, that goes away now, right? So I'm going to replace my 2x and dx, 2x and dx with
du.
du. Okay, so that turns into du. So integration. So that turns into just my du, and then it's going to be cosine of.
u.
Wow.
So when it's trig, we keep it. We don't do anything with it.
It depends on the part.
What
Some of it's going to end up really weird when we actually have to do trig sub. So you would actually say it would be like a 4 secant squared or something like that. You'll get something weird off of it.
Well, that would be our u.
Yeah, eventually, that's later on using
I don't like it.
trig subs. Okay, then you're going to have some arcs in there, and then yeah.
Because equals squared.
And now, okay, so I have this, and I need my du. So now, taking the integration of cosine is going to give me
Sign.
No negative sign.
Positive sign.
positive sign.
Oh, wait.
Think about the wheel.
Oh, I was looking at counterclockwise.
Think of the wheel.
Yeah.
So it's sine,
Y'all know how to read a clock?
cosine, negative
Because when
sine,
you're doing,
and negative cosine.
when you
And so going this way is my d dx. Going this way is my integration, right?
yeah, I suck.
Is that better? So the integration symbol.
Then a u du.
So if my derivative goes clockwise, the antiderivative would go counterclockwise.
Could be.
Okay? So therefore, from cosine, my integration is going to give me sine. So it's going to be sine of
X squared.
u,
Oh,
right?
sorry.
Plus c. Let's put it back. So it's going to become sine of x squared plus c.
So that's it.
Wait, what was it?
Oh, what
Sine
the
of
heck?
X squared plus C?
I looked down at my phone for 2 seconds.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what you get. Don't look at your phone. All right,
Oh, I just righted myself up.
you ready? You guys ready?
I think I did this one.
Wait, hold on. Can we try it on now? Can we try it on now?
Hey, go ahead, try it. Try it.
I'm back.
You already did it?
Wait, shh. No spoilers, please, man.
All right, so let's see. So if u equals sine x, du is going to be cosine x dx. Now, I'm going to replace the cosine
And dx.
and dx. So this is going to be integration of u to the 4th, right? du. Right?
not going
No, no, no. Okay, so now if I look from the previous one,
That's what I did.
right here, taking the derivative is going to go this way, right? So the derivative of sine is going to give me positive cosine. The integration goes the other way.
That's why.
I actually like the sentence.
So we're taking the derivative for the u sub. Okay, so now I have this. It's going to be u to the 5th over 5 plus c. And then my u is going to be my sine, so it's going to be sine
I like it.
5x
A lot or not a little?
plus c.
Hot boy.
I got negative 6 point block with 6 point
Yeah, why would it be negative?
because I left it as if you do the
Because sine goes back. So u is sine. U is sine. U is sine x. So now when I'm done here, this goes back to what was there. So I plug it back into what I replaced.
What the heck?
Okay.
Sine.
Yeah. And then the derivative of sine is going to give me a positive cosine.
Okay, yeah.
Is that where it was? Okay.
I'm still on 4.
All right. So let's take a look at 4. Now, this one is supposed to mess you up a little bit.
Oh wait.
U equals to x.
Wait, no, me. Oh.
Du is equal to 2dx. But do I have a 2 in there?
Yeah, 1/2.
I don't. Okay, so now I cannot do a direct substitution anymore now, right?
Yeah, that's what I was tripping.
So I'm gonna do this. Divide by 2.
Oh, damn it.
So dx, this goes away. Dx is going to be equal to 1/2 du. So I'm replacing dx with 1/2 du. So if I'm doing this, it's going to be the integration. So it's going to be 1/2, okay, cosine, right? So it's going to be cosine of u, and it's going to be times
Du.
1/2
Du.
du.
Do you know the way?
Do you know?
Did I lose anyone there?
I know the way.
Because this right here, because I couldn't take care of that 2 right away because that 2 isn't always there. Sometimes I'm going to have to divide it from both sides, so I'm just going to replace the dx by itself with everything on this side. And so now this is going to turn into
So no matter what, we should always be able to.
1/4. You should be able to do something with it.
Yeah, the DX. So.
Okay, this is going to be 1/4.
Damn it.
Now, it's going to be integration of 1/4 cosine u du. Now, I'm going to do something. This is a fundamental theory. So, see this constant right here that is multiplied by it? I can just move it in front. I can move this in front.
We haven't learned that yet.
Because it's a constant multiple. We kind of have.
Because I always do it.
So, it's going to be 1/4 integration of cosine u du.
Are you forgetting the half?
What happened to the half?
It's outside with the other half.
Oh wait. Oh.
There we go. All right, so integration of cosine. Remember, backwards on the wheel. It's going to give me a positive sign, right? So this is going to be 1/4 positive sine of u plus c, right?
Now we just plug in chug for the
Plug in what?
chug. Oh, sorry.
What goes there?
I thought you wanted me to complete the phrase.
2x.
Plug in chug.
1/4
I'm sorry, sir.
sine of
2x
2x
plus c.
plus c.
we can technically find the c, right?
Do what c?
We can find the c.
Find the c only if you have an initial value. So if I have some type of initial value here, that would actually help me with this. Remember when we did that one problem, we started off with acceleration, then we actually gave the initial of that, then we had a velocity with the initial velocity, and then we found our c every time going up? We can do that.
Nah, it's okay.
Okay, example 5. Ooh,
That man.
this one's spicy.
That man.
So we're going to have u equals 2x plus 1. du is equal to 2 dx. I wrote a u. I don't know why. 2 dx. Okay. Can I direct sub that? No. So divided by 2.
Hold on, Pacho. You got it.
But now I got a slight issue here.
Something is missing.
Something is missing. I still got an x there, don't I?
Yeah.
What am I going to substitute x for? What is x by itself going to be?
Wait, you divide D?
What?
Stop there, right there.
Excellent. Yes.
What?
Isolate the x.
U equals 2x minus 1. So it's going to be u plus 1 equals 2x. And divide by 2. So it's going to be
Wait, what?
u plus 1 over 2 is equal to my x.
That's wrong. It's
u
u minus 1 over 2.
U equals 2 minus 1.
Are you sure? You wrote it wrong.
Oh, minus 1. You're right. You're right. I did write it wrong here. So it should be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You a silly teacher.
I know.
It's okay, he's sick, he has a pass.
So u
I've been sick the whole week.
minus 1 over 2.
Oh, another one has.
Right?
I'm too excited with that.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
have. So integration again. I'm replacing the x with that. So it's going to be u minus 1 over 2, right?
Times
Times.
u to the 1/2.
This is going to give me right here. That's my u. U to the 1/2. Okay?
So times 1/2.
Times
1/2 du.
1/2 du. So I got my 1/2 du from here. My u to the 1/2 is my radical u. So let's pull out my 1/4 to the front.
Wow.
That's what I said, guys.
Actually, you did not.
Okay,
And I have u minus 1 times u to the 1/2 du. And what should I do there?
Did the u to the 1/2 not have a half?
Can, can I distribute, right?
Yeah. So it'd be u to the
Right here, this is my u to the 1/2, right? This is my x value.
I believe it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Distribute 1/4 integration u to the 3/2 minus u to the 1/2 du.
So it's u to the 5th half. Or 2u to the 5th half over 5. Okay, now what the heck? Yeah, what happened? What literally just happened?
Wait, can we just substitute the u?
Whoa.
Not yet, not yet. I have to do my integration first before I can put it
What
back
happened to
in.
the -1?
Oh yeah.
What happened to the minus 1?
Oh no.
When you
because
integrate, doesn't it go to
No, no, no. Look, look, look.
He multiplied.
I had to
Oh,
distribute
you
this into there
Okay, my bad.
because that's a product rule,
I
isn't
did
it?
that completely wrong.
Yeah.
It's a product rule, so I could distribute it into there.
I was about to say, I did not. I missed something.
All right. So
But I
Silly
found
goose.
it.
1/4.
Yep.
That's gonna give me what?
What?
U to the 5/2 and
2 over 5.
Wait, why is it?
2 5.
multiply by the reciprocal, right?
Minus
That?
2.
Okay, I'm adding 2 over 2,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I'm adding 1. I'm adding 2 over 2.
My bad, my fault. I thought, my bad.
Minus
My bad.
2
u to the 3/2,
2.
3,
You know
and then.
what? There, it's not that much more. This 2/3.
Shouldn't be 2/3. That's why I was.
Oh, you're right. You're right. 2/3. I'm sorry. I know. I'm
That's the
sorry.
second one?
Okay, so it would be u to the 3/2 and 2/3 plus c, right?
And then times 4.
Okay, and then
Close bracket. What the heck?
Yes, they get the whole
okay,
3 halves.
gotta get the hole in there. All right. So, all right. Now let's put it back. 1/4. Okay, what was u in the first place?
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1. So this is going to be 2 quantity 2x plus 1 to the 5 halves over 5 minus 2 parentheses 2x plus 1 to the 3 halves over 3 plus my c.
Bro, imagine if you had an interview.
Wait, Pancho?
Yes.
Could we see inside of the brackets?
Yes. No matter what. Okay, so when you're doing C and you're solving for it, it's going to be some constant. Some constant. No matter if we're going to multiply, divide it, and all that other stuff, the constant is going to end up being just the C.
Could we leave that as our answer?
It is just going to be the C.
So we're not
So
gonna-
yes, you're going to include it.
So we're not gonna distribute the 1/4 though, right?
You would if I knew, because I'm going to leave it there, because when I'm solving for C and I had an initial value here, I would end up having to start the problem by multiplying both sides by 4, right? To try and work it out. So I'm trying to eventually get to there. So yes, I'm just going to leave it like that.
Oh, that's all. That was my question. Quit.
The way?
You just showed me the way.
The
Without
way.
having it.
We just let that die now.
No, we can never let that die.
All right.
It's a millennial thing.
It's culture.
Let's do it, flip.
Okay.
No, Black Panther is culture.
Not
So,
native.
right here, again. So, u is equal to, that's going to give me parentheses x squared minus 1 to the 1/2, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Du is equal to
I love it.
1/2 x squared minus 1 to the negative 1/2 times
dx.
2x dx. Remember, chain rule, derivative of the inside, right?
Yeah. So just x be on top.
So wait, do we not have to simple?
So x. Just x. On top.
Do you want us to like
We're gonna divide by all?
That's ugly.
Okay, so it is kind of ugly there.
That's true.
Okay,
One sneeze equals 1 fire.
let's keep going. So what's going to happen to my 2's here?
They're gonna disappear.
They're going to go away. I'm going to still have that x, right? Okay.
X always stays.
So I'm going to replace some of it. And so this is going to give me, all this right
So you're
here
gonna have x to the 4th?
is going to be u, right?
Actually, not even. Because if we have a negative one, then that one's not negative.
This is going to be my u, right?
Mhm.
So integration. So that goes away. So I'm going to have du equals, oh, I'm going to put that on top. Let's see, erase. So that's going to give me x over,
That man.
there we go, x minus 1 to the positive 1/2. And then there's going to be my dx there, right?
Oh, that was my question. Do you want us to, for occasions like that, do you want us to do like that, or is it whatever's easier?
Whatever's easier.
Whatever.
Shouldn't it be x squared minus 1?
X squared minus 1?
On the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Pancho, you said sorry.
I know. I'm dying right now. Seriously, I'm like sweating like crazy, and I'm trying not to. The Sudafed's not really helping me.
What the what?
Sudafed. All right.
What
So
about the Fed?
we know that this right here is going to go away into u. So that's going to be one piece. That's going to be u.
The enemy?
And I still have to take care of this, don't I?
Yes.
I have to take care of that. So if I take care of my x to the 5th, I need to actually substitute some stuff.
Oh, I got it.
So-
Square root of u squared plus 1 equals x.
What?
So I'm going to have to actually hold on.
The square root of
You know what? Let me pick up this one tomorrow because I'm not going to have enough time, and I want to give you this one.
The square root of u squared.
The bell's about ready to ring.
Plus one.
Square root of u squared.
No,